Aamir Khan's debut television show has created a stir throughout the nation, the issue of female feticide and the stunning revelation about the sting operation made everyone's to be even more explosive and happening than the previous one. Reportedly, Aamir has been working with a number of NGOs as a part of his research work. Well, considering the super success of the first episode, we won't be surprised if the second one will bring some more waves in the country. This is Kritika Korat for Rajshri.com. Aamir Khan's TV debut show Satyamev Jayate has been kept under wraps till date, so much so that even at the recent launch of the show's song, Aamir chose to say almost nothing of what the show is about. But well, this is what we heard the show is about. Satyamev Jayate will basically be a chat show where social issues deeply affecting the country will be discussed from every possible angle. The first season will have 13 episodes, of which 10 has been already recorded and is produced by Aamir Khan Productions. The duration of each episode is 90 minutes and every episode ends with a live performance of a new song composed by music director Ram Sampath. Issues like health, water, marriage, child labour and abuse will be taken up along with guests and case studies from across the country through the show. Though the series is directed by Aamir's friends and director Satyajit Bhatkal, reportedly all the final edit calls are taken by Aamir himself. Interestingly, Imran Khan and Sridevi will also appear as guests on 2 episodes of the show. Not many know that the pilot episode of Satyamev Jayate was completely scrapped after the initial negative feedback, but the new one is expected to have Aamir Khan and the participants shed a lot of tears as they touch upon sensitive subjects. With all this information, one question that arises, is Aamir Khan's show similar to that of Oprah Winfrey's? Guess we'll get the answer only when the show starts. This is Kripalini Kalita for Rajshri.com.
पिछली बार Plan B पर.
So everyone this entire week has been talking about Satyamev Jayate.
This should be like a hazard warning. Please watch show to end. Do not leave before message of hope at the end.
Cut to Aamir Khan staring at you. I don't necessarily want a boy child. I know everything he's gonna do. So like when he's 13 or so and he's in the bathroom for a little too long, I'd fuck with him. I'd be like, knock on the door. Your mom!
He comes back home and immediately rushes into the bathroom. I know the fucker's been out smoking. Just dump it on the mother, yeah. You take care of
exactly.
it. If anything goes wrong, it's your fucking fault, not mine.
I will be a silent observer of the female kind.
Female condition. Just don't blame me for anything.
अब आगे.
Talking about the female condition, Mamata Banerjee, Hillary Clinton, Sonia Gandhi, these have been fraternizing, for lack of a better word.
Oh, they've been doing a little, you mean sorority type, sister types.
Yeah, they're doing a whole sorority thing and like they've been
Power women, yeah.
Yeah.
Coochie, yeah. Singing Lady Marmalade.
You think the three of them got together and sang Lady Marmalade together?
Yeah, they were all sitting together singing Lady Marmalade, paying Manmohan to dance. Like Sonia would get Manmohan to dance, Hillary would get Bill Clinton to dance, Mamta would
get that Roy guy who's
he would tell the guy, you want a railway position back, dance, bitch, dance.
They each have a puppet guy.
They all have a puppet guy.
Wow. They're an evil triumvirate.
That's how they identify each other.
Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls.
Man-puffed girls.
They have one silent guy behind them all.
They are not behind them all. That will seem like below them.
As in, you know
that
what I mean,
they are subordinated.
No, behind doesn't walk behind them quietly.
Holding the pallus on their skirts.
I'm telling you, they're going to form their own Powerpuff trio. Go take down King Jump, Mojo, Rojo, whatever his name is. I mean, Mojo. What's the guy's name?
No. Kim Mojo will be this one, yeah. The half. Got it. Mojo Jojo. No, not Mojo Jojo. The character him.
The him.
That'll be Mayavati because you don't know if it's a man or a woman. You're confused all the time. You're like, and then Mayavati. And she will be big statues of herself.
Plus she has no quiet man behind her.
Exactly. She's a solid, independent man, woman, whatever she is. So yeah, what do you think would have happened behind the closed doors of this powerful triumvirate of women?
Like I can imagine the three of them sitting. And like being outside the door, okay, outside the room where they're sitting, suddenly a door opens and like you can only hear one of them going, and then he said he thinks, all three of them laughing. Closed door again.
Oh God.
The next time you go, I planted Lewinsky. Get closed door.
Raise railway rates.
Oh God. Poor people.
I'm starting my own channel. Satyamev Jayate. Sorry. It's 60 years of parliament today. 60 years of parliament. 60 years, my friends.
We are a democracy.
They're going into parliament today thinking, party!
You gotta fight for the right to party.
Throw some chairs. Throw some chairs.
We
throw
should
some
look
mics.
back at all the great activities that have happened within the closed doors of the parliament.
Yeah.
What is your most fond memory of the parliament?
I don't know.
Porn, of course. I was thinking you'll immediately jump at it.
The craziest shit has got down here.
Look at how fucking forward thinking our parliament, how the members of our parliament are. They're taking porn viewing to new heights. They're pushing the boundaries of where watching porn is acceptable. Continuously, they're such fucking pioneers, man. Fuck Bill Clinton and behind closed doors in the Oval Office getting a blowjob. Fuck this shit. I want my porn now, bitch.
On Akash tablet.
On Akash tablet right fucking now, bitch. Yeah.
Oh,
No, like
man.
how happy must have felt? Like, see, we created a fake product which hardly works. Okay, just so that we can watch porn. The product got made, got released in the market, is in our hands. We got free internet.
Power to decision making, bitches.
Yes, exactly. We sold 3G for cheap, and we got porn on our this thing. Yeah,
We gotta fight.
This
for
porn
a-
is all because of us. Like, pointing all around.
Akash.
I'm sure they must have destroyed Neil Kamal Chairs company completely.
Yeah.
Because till then they would be giving Neil Kamal chairs, which they could easily take and throw. Then they said, no, we have to get attached chairs right now. And Neil Kamal was like, fuck you. And your heathen behavior.
And all the old parliamentarians, their backs have been thrown out because they're trying to lift up the chairs which are stuck to the ground.
I'm sure the chiropractors in Delhi are making an awesome business there. Oh, Neil Kamal.
Maybe you think they carry their own chairs, like small little foldable chairs, open up and throw.
Just in case.
You should make it, and like I would sell just outside the
It's like the
parliament. for
WWF thing, like under the, like in WWF when you have those matches from under the stage, they take out the chairs.
Yes.
They're also, they all wear the waistcoat from behind. Yeah. You ain't gonna stop me, Neil Kamal.
Now they started getting ladders into the parliament. All the young ones are getting ladders and all
table ladder chairs full.
going right up to the top, and they're doing a leapfrog into the on top of the other old parliamentarians on the chairs. And
Yeah.
everything.
Die, old man, die.
And then regardless of the speaker, the speaker always like, chup, beto.
बेटो चुप रहिए आपका टर्न
आपका
आएगा
turn आएगा. Please,
शांत
आप बैठिए.
रहिए.
शांत रहिए.
Another thing is
MP's underwear suddenly falls on her face. Oh God.
I'm sure one person who's having I'm telling you, the one person I think who deserves not credit, rather the infamy for all this trouble, I think are the translators. I think they are the ones who are messing up. They are forcefully feeding them the wrong shit on the fucking
And they're
headphones.
sitting back, relaxing.
So when Lalu was giving his railway speech, he's like, then one of the interpreters will go, dude, Patnaik, the guy just abused the fuck out of you, man. He called you a douchebag. Huh? तुमने मुझे ऐसा बुलाया? माँ की आँख साल. And sure, they're abusing the other.
Le chairly.
And the interpreters are having a ball. They're like, fuck all job anyway. Let's make it fun. Ada chatte, nina patti du vidichavan.
Oh, Yoda!
Hey, Anthony. Look you uta ke marunga.
They're taking the heterogeneous nature of our language and culture of India and using it against
They're the real puppets. Yeah, for all you know, every member of parliament has a totally different idea of what happened in that.
That's what I'm trying to say. They don't know. They're fighting because they're all being double crossed.
Different information by the translators. The real puppets of the entire government.
They are the real godfathers.
The translators.
The translators. They are the real king. The kingmakers. It's an interesting theory we've come up with, I must say.
We should all become translators. Let's become translators right now.
And control the government.
Yeah.
Another interesting thing that has been happening in Parliament of late are the cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
And listen, the cartoons have
like
been...
we mean the ministers.
No. No, the other ones.
See what I did there?
No, and there have been quite a few cases of cartoons creating quite an
This
uproar.
latest one is a joke, man. It's a
No,
fucking
see,
joke.
can I just say something? You mean the one that was printed in
The
the
Ambedkar one.
NCERT
Yeah, the
textbooks?
Ambedkar
I have something. What happened is there was a cartoon of Ambedkar
I saw this one.
printed, where he's sitting on a turtle.
On a snail.
On a snail, and there's someone.
Nehru.
Nehru's whipping the snail. Okay, and this was printed in a class 11 textbook, NCERT textbook. Okay, so because of that.
No. Basically, this was a cartoon that came out when Ambedkar and the Constituent Assembly were making they were making the Constitution.
Because they're taking forever to do it.
They were taking forever to do it. 60 years ago.
Yeah.
60 years ago. And recently, they reprinted this cartoon in some 11th standard textbook. And
depicting the
exactly. So they were basically fighting over a cartoon that's made fucking 60 years ago.
No, okay, let me just say something. Which and today they the person, I think the NCERT, somebody from the NCERT, his house was vandalized
by the so-called Republican Panthers. What? Yeah, the party identified themselves as the Republican. All I remember is some political name, and it had Panthers. That's all I remembered. Something Panthers. Oh,
no, small Dalit.
They were wearing black leotards. All black leotards and yellow color contact lenses. And then they just scratched him. No, okay. Also, I was thinking this recent attitude of Indian government towards the cartoonist is a lot like my karma, I think. My incredibly bitchy sense of karma. Like, I think, if you feel, can I?
Please go ahead.
I think I have an incredibly fuck all sense of karma. It acts up within no fucking time. I remember when I was in Xavier's, I used to keep making fun of people who lived in Borivali. Anyone who lived beyond Andheri, they were like a target of my jokes. And now look where I live. Kandivli. So this got me thinking. And
Candy Valley,
yo. And then I remember this one time where I was sitting in class and they were distributing some papers. And somebody wrote the wrong roll number and they got a 0. And I remember laughing, man, what a douchebag. Can't even write his old roll number. The same thing happened to me 10 seconds later. Even I had it in the wrong roll number and they gave me a 0. And it took me 1.5 months of pleading to get my marks back. But I was thinking, what? And now it really scares me. Will all the jokes I've cracked come back to haunt me in my future? I'm extremely scared. Will my sense of karma always act up? About all the midget jokes I will have midget fucking children now.
Listen, once again, they're born short. They're not midgets.
Whatever,
born
man.
Small.
I mean, dude, like, shit. It's really scaring me. All the jokes that I've cracked all over the years.
You've cracked quite a few jokes.
I've cracked quite a few mean jokes over my
He's
life.
just going to become one of those hermit little secluded.
You made fun of koalas.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
My child's going to get eaten by one of those Australian people in a koala suit. There are no koalas. The small Australian midgets. Emphasize once again. There are no koalas.
Shit, I think you should go back and listen to every Plan B episode and like figure out what else is going to come and bite you in the
Start doing penance right now, man. Free the small Australian who's in the koala suit. You're liberated, my friend. You're liberated. What are the other bad jokes?
You've cracked something about Nigerians coming here and eating biscuits.
Oh God,
I'm drinking water.
I'm going to be in Nigeria in the next 2 years or something now. Begging for a biscuit. Please give me a biscuit of my country back. Please. But no one will.
There's been a lot of talk about how Obama has shown support for gay marriage.
Yeah.
What do you guys feel about that? What do you guys feel about gay marriage?
I'm okay with it because I know one day you're going to want to get married. So... And I'd stand by my friend. And stand by my friend. And I'm totally pro it. Don't worry.
But it's going out, man. They're now in at least in the States, like most states have, like 30 states have banned gay marriage and civil unions and whatever.
With Armageddon coming close, yeah,
legalizing
people are going mad, yeah.
They are not. No. It's like most people are against.
So what do you guys think? What do you think?
I've always been like.
Yeah, I've been pro.
It's a personal choice, man.
Exactly, man. Do whatever the fuck you want to, man.
Yeah.
And it seems like most of their people's objection to it comes from a place of religion, saying that God has defined marriage as between a man and a woman, and how can it be between woman and woman, man and man, clown and sheep, things like that. Can't happen. Where can it go? It can become like anything.
Yeah, but that's the stupidest argument because in at least a homosexual relationship, both partners are willing and able to make their own logical decisions. A sheep and man will not be able to do the same thing.
And they say things like...
Hey, what are you saying? Sheep have no emotion.
Sheep have no cognitive ability.
They do. Don't underestimate the sheep.
But ability to sign a legal document.
Who cares? Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Hoof mark,
yeah.
And they're also worried about how will a gay couple, a gay husband or wife and wife, be good parents for the children they adopt or manufacture, whatever, somehow.
Or cultivate. Whatever you want to call it.
No, but how does it matter, man? We got messed up parents around the world, and we might see because the thing is
sometimes it's better than having a dad that beats up his wife.
I saw this on Foamy.
At least you get to see a cat fight, man.
Have you guys ever watched Foamy? Foamy the squirrel. No, Foamy the squirrel is damn funny.
I'm sure it is. I don't make it sound intelligent, right?
It's a very intelligent show actually. So anyway, so his argument was, and it made absolute sense. These are people who want to get married. They want children. Right? They're fighting for their rights to get married and want children. Around the world, like marriage is a crumbling institution. Heterosexual
vasectomy is considered the new in thing.
Yeah.
The best cosmetic surgery around.
Tubectomy, vasectomy.
Yeah, heterosexual couples are like falling apart left, right, and center. If anything, they have
Did you know the 7-year itch has officially become the 3-year itch?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's bad.
Exactly. So heterosexual couples have destroyed the concept of marriage by itself. They are more, in a lot of cases, reluctant parents and don't want kids. On the flip side, now you have these couples who want to get married. Who want to have children. They're obviously going to care about it and try to be good at it. Let them.
I say we give them our children as well. Take them from our hands.
Until they come
to the expenses.
Until they come to the realization that heterosexual couples have already come to. It's a pit. It's a disaster.
Take the children, pay the bills, clean the diapers.
Let them get married. They'll realize it on their own
Exactly.
eventually.
They will say, no, don't legalize gay marriage.
If anything, if you want them to suffer, let them get married. Go. Ruin your lives.
It's a long-term planned revenge, don't you see?
Yeah. That's what. So and more. So the biggest argument about it's against someone's religion is the most ridiculous thing ever. I know my personal outlook to the entire thing has always been that stuff that are related to the personal realm, including religion, including things like marriage, should not be politicized. It should not be part of the governed by any political rule. Like, true, you have to do marriage laws in terms of property and shit like that. But in terms of who can marry who and all that stuff should not be part of.
People should be allowed to do whatever the fuck they want.
So talking about gay marriage and this thing, I read an article today in the morning paper about how a guy, a psychologist,
yes, I wanted to bring this up.
A psychologist, very good work.
Very good work.
I think it's a great thing he's doing. Awesome thing. I'm just thinking, what more can it be? And let me tell you what it is. Okay, so he's come up with a booklet for FAQs for parents of gay children to ask their children about homosexuality so that they understand it a little better. Okay. So things like, are you butch or femme? So you bend
Picture
over.
or catcher, yo.
Picture or catcher.
Do you like front loading or top loading washing machines?
So basically helping Indian people who don't understand homosexuality to become a little more acquainted with it. Okay. So he's also giving away CDs and other, I'm just kidding, not CDs, iPad YMCA instructions, how to perform the perfect YMCA, village people outfits, everything to go
the
to
whole
help
deal.
And I think he's also I'm just wondering what more can he do to help.
What are these going to include actually though? I'm kind of just interested now. What is it going to actually have?
Actually, I didn't bother reading more than...
Yeah, actually, it wasn't. I thought you were going to bring up the other article about transgenders and this guy.
It's lesbian, gay.
It is about transgender.
Lesbian, gay, homosexual.
It became an operation. I didn't bother reading the entire thing. I skimmed through.
Do your prep for this episode.
No. God, you get up on Sunday morning with a fucking hangover. This is not the shit you want to be reading, man. But I thought, okay, fine, I'm going for recording. Might as well skim through it. Maybe somebody else would have read it.
I sat through Satyamev Jayate so I could talk about it.
Are you crazy? No way. Okay, anyway, what happens is this guy is supposed to get a sex change operation, and somehow they brought up the topic about sex change. He's like, you should not be doing that. If I'm getting a sex change, you should not mention. It'll ruin my life. Like, if a girl wants to be a boy, that you shouldn't mention that this girl got a sex change and now became a boy. But basically, why I read the article, which I found very interesting, was the fact that the psychologist was making the effort to say that this is not this thing that you should look down upon. Yeah. Some people are like, when they are born,
they born differently.
Yeah, they just born differently and they feel the need to be. And he was like, you should try and identify this and help them do it.
Make the transition,
which
I
I think is an excellent
idea,
but he needs to do do a little more. Like what I'm thinking is you send the parents, like help them come out really well. So you send the parents a card, a nice
Florida.
you send the parents a little card with from the gay child saying, this thing, along with the FAQ booklet, a little CD showing the various kinds of what gay actually means, what they do. This goes into that, all that kind of explanation.
What?
I think they need to do something to help gay.
I don't think this will help us there.
Yeah, so I don't think this is going to help at all.
Little puppet shows, perhaps.
Puppet shows might help. Puppet shows cut
people
weekly.
love a good puppet show.
But I think what he's doing is an excellent thing.
I think he
It's
needs to
a
create
thing.
a complete 360-degree come-out kit.
Like the Coney kit.
Coney kit, come-out kit.
Like the Coney had the stickers and
You
stuff.
got a badge, you got a tattoo.
Yeah, this is also the come out kit.
You sign a declaration together with your parents. I'm just wondering when the backward guy in the middle of Bihar is getting this kit. It's hai.
Takes it, wipes his ass. Feeds it to the cow.
अरे बच्चा आके ले लो समोसा खाएंगे हम.
Gay. That's all that's gonna happen.
Oh, guy.
Oh, ठीक है. E समझा.
It's not everything online. E समझा.
चलो महाराष्ट्र में जाके रिक्शा चलाते हैं. But Ron, you're right. I should read up facts more. Yeah, I feel
Hey, relax. It's okay. It's a joke.
We read up facts enough to make a joke. That's all
Exactly.
that matters.
I totally agree. I only read
But if
this.
you read more, you might have better jokes, na?
You think Satyamev Jayate, Aamir Khan cares about the facts? He cares about the tears. The tears.
And I tell you, he cares about the tears because right at the end, as that Ram Sampath is playing the guitar, the children, at the right moment, I'm sure there's some guy the guy like Truman Show Ed Harris is going, now bring in low the lights, get the children. And the children come walking like,
Cut the onions, release the tears.
and then he goes, Aamir call, and like I remember this is the bit I saw where
The
Aamir calls the
floodgates
child.
are opened.
And Aamir calls the child, okay Aamir, now beckon to the children, but slowly, tenderly. Oh, and then Aamir goes, ting, aja, and he
And all
sits
the
down.
little kids come running.
Cut to row 8 to woman 3. A tear is coming down. Cut.
The onion thing made me think, though. You think below the entire stadium thing they have, the seats.
It's an onion fucking field, my
onion
friend.
field. There's guys just cutting onions. Cry.
Oh, fuck. Imagine they're creating such a they're creating such a wonderful employment opportunities for people who make pav bhaji. You see those people who cut onions over there. He's like, he tells the production people, get me every onion cutter possible, and all these people are coming. With
An army of onion cutters. Ha!
And they all take out the knives, they sharpen it, and cut. And you see how they cut, right?
And then the good part
release
is,
the vapors into the eyes of the unsuspecting audience members whose tear glands should release the salty
who think
elixir.
they're having the catharsis of a lifetime. I am impugned. I've been cleaned.
And as Aamir sees the tears trickling down there, scurrying down their rouged cheeks,
Okay.
he feels, he thrives on this stuff. He's feeling, this is my elixir. This is my moment.
This is my mojo.
and the best part
Without
of all
his
of this,
pants on, obviously.
the best part of all this, at the end of the recording, pav bhaji for everyone.
That's a perfect self-sustaining
Whoa,
economy.
it's a fucking...
Satyamev Jayate, you are creating an opportunity for all the onion cutters in the world. truly creating some...
All the effort they made all over the year, shedding a tear. All bearing.
Their tear ducts have been removed. Hello, onion cutters, and this is a professional business. They get their tear ducts removed. And now they're genetically enhancing onion cutters' children so that they come with no tear ducts at all.
Correct. I wouldn't be surprised.
Boy and girl only, do they have a choice there?
It's irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
No tear. The more the onions are cut, the better.
They never shed a tear from onions. Never.
Imagine what a life they have, right? Don't you think they literally become like those assassins in the Bourne movies? They can't cry. They can't emote at all. They're just hardcore killers of onions.
They feel no pain. When they see an onion, they see their face of their enemy. And they just cut. They feel no
Do you know
sorrow.
who are the enemies? The Jains who say no onions whatsoever. You Jains! I'm going to marry a Jain or something. Oh God, my stupid karma!
Oh, from Shobha and now your wife's name going to become Priyal or something like
Oh
that.
God, my stupid sense of karma.